So this is regarding accommodation arrangements. So Nafisa, I know that you said that you had to seek alternative accommodation. How did you go about that?
So my placement was in Woking, so it was like I found out a week before that I was starting, and so I had to find spare rooms, and I also looked on Airbnb, but Airbnb for me were very costly. And first of all, I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm international, so we don't get any expense travels or nightly stays covered, so it's all out of pocket for us. So obviously, I was looking for the cheapest alternative. So I couldn't get the spare rooms in time because it was end of August. So starting September 1st was when I could first get it. So I stayed at an Airbnb for 5 nights, and then I like switched over to spare rooms. But the people that I like got in touch with like were really lovely, but only because I didn't know how far Woking was to the place. Like if I knew the area better, I could have got an accommodation closer to a placement, but I was commuting about 20 minutes by bus, which is not bad at all. And then with the busing though, there was shuttle service for the morning, and then for the evening I was taking the bus. It was just a bit costlier on that side. I think a weekly pass was like £20.
Mm.
So and there was no, you weren't able to get a monthly pass because of COVID. So that was, yeah.
Did you have to commute to people's houses? Did you drive yourself?
Yeah, so I had my car. So what they would do is they would give us the address, and would head over. Usually because we're in COVID, it's slightly different. So we had to go in separate cars. So I slightly missed out on the opportunity to, usually you go in the same car together and you sort of discuss the client together, and yeah, it's a bit more, and you're able to reflect as well on the way back. So I sort of missed that opportunity. We got to do it later on, but I feel like that's something that I slightly missed out on because of COVID.
Did you get your fuel back? So somebody's wondering whether they do get their expenses for fuel back.
So I have got all my receipts. I just haven't gone through with it yet.
Absolutely, like completely the same with me.
It's on my to-do list, but
Yeah,
I keep all the receipts just in case.